And just putting the got it. And let's do it. Good morning, guys. Hello, people from YouTube. It's one more immersion here on Talk and Talk, a platform for conversation. I'm a host student. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach anyone and correct anyone. It's a safe place. And today we are going to talk beyond the call, elevator standards in work and life. So the questions is in the chat, and I believe, Elton, can you read and answer the first one?
Yeah. So can you share a time when going above and beyond made a significant difference in your professional life? Well, I believe that in IT area, we have this kind of feeling all the time because uh, we always have a challenge to solve, and we can't have we can't domain all areas, all kinds of solution, all kinds of problems. So I like this area because it's a dynamic area, and we are all the time learning a new thing, is a new solution, a new tool, a new framework, or even a new program language. So I believe that it's normal to have this kind of feeling of that you need to learn more, that you need to have more focus, and maybe improve your uh, professional learning. I don't know. That's my opinion. How about you, Che?
I totally agree with you. In this area, we are always facing some challenge. There is always something big that we need to learn. In my last job, I was placed in a new team to perform a role that didn't previously exist in the company. I had to learn I had to learn on the job and face a lot of pressure. But all the nights I spent studying and trying to get things right were um, worth it because I received recognition and I felt very satisfied. But it's very common in our area, in IT area. Victoria, how about you?
Interesting. I believe this immersion I will learn more than, like participation because I don't have a job yet. The only job that I have is not, oh my God, a real job. It's being a host here on Talk and Talk, but as I said before, I'm a host student. So I don't have any experience in this case. I'm sorry, guys. So, can you read and answer the next one?
Yes, the second. How do you balance the desire to exceed expectations with the risk of burnout? I still don't know how to balance it, truth. Whenever I want to go above and beyond, I end up dedicating myself excessively, which greatly affects my health and my personal life. Elton, what do you think?
Well, I try to give you the right, how can I say that? I mean, I like it to have a balance. Nowadays, I'm a guy that I like to practice some kinds of exercises. So I during my work with I don't have some tasks to do. I like to study during these moments, this free time, and I like to have about 1 hour after the work to learn a new thing, to learning a new framework, or even to learn something that we use in our company, and I don't know yet. So yeah, I don't like it to I don't know, but I believe that the balance is the most important thing to do, because we are a person, and if the company decide to hiring another developer and just fire you, so at the end we are, I don't know the word, descartáveis. So we need to think in our health, in our minds, and don't give the blood to the company. So I try to spend a good time with my family nowadays. I try to practice exercises, and yeah, this is what works for me. And you, Victoria?
Okay, so as I don't have a real job, I'm putting my job as being a mom because, I can't do anything. It's my job. So I don't know, like I don't know how to balance, because I can exceed my expectations, and I don't care about the risk of burnout because it's my son. I just can't control it. So I don't have a balance. I just do it because I have to do it, you know. So I don't know. Maybe if how to Chi- Thierry, do you have a kid?
No, me and my wife, we don't have kids.
Okay, because Elton, I know there is I believe a
Yeah,
girl.
I have a daughter. Yes.
Yeah. So how do you manage this kind of situation, the risk of burnout, something like that? Because I really want to learn about it.
Well, for me, it's not exactly a problem because she lives with her mother, but I get her I don't know in I believe twice a month, and I don't have a really problem with that because uh it's not time enough to have a problem, eh?
Oh, okay.
So
So
I can
understand.
focus. But when she's here, I like to give the right attention, and I dedicate my time to her.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know, guys. So I don't really know about it because, uh, like I have to do it. So if I had a burnout, I have to live with the burnout and continuing doing my job. Is it? So, also, can you read and answer the next one?
Okay. What motivates you to put in extra effort even when it's not encouraged or expected? Well, nowadays I like to think that I can't do just what I'm paid to do. I like to do my best. I'm try to, because I mean, I to achieve the next level. I believe that I need to be prepared, and I to to oh man, I forgot the word, but I already need to do what is expected to the next level in the level that I am. So I try to study, I try to improve my communication, my soft and hard skills, because I believe that it will help me a lot in the future when I need a promotion, or even if I change it or get a new job, because I can get have references. So I like to do a good job. And in our area, it's good because it's essential you do a good job because it's a small area. So I can indicate you to my company, you can indicate to me, and it's the networking uh, uh, paradigm. So we need to work well. And you, Thierry?
I'm interested in the part that you indicate me to your company. I am unemployed in the moment. So, about the extra effort, in this case, I think what motivates me is discovering how far I can go in that job, in that role. Uh, I I like the feeling of crossing my limits in a good way. Victoria?
Oh, oh my God. I don't have a choice, you know? Like my job, I have to do it. Like it's not I have to, but I feel that I had to, you know? Or so. Um, I don't know. Like my life motivates me, or my son's life motivating me, or you know, the future motivating me. It's more like personal things that motivating me within this effort on my job. So yeah, it's the only thing. So yeah, can you read the next one?
Yeah. Um, how do you think cultures and societies differ in their appreciation of doing more than what's asked for? I believe that each region has its own standards and expectations, but I'm not sure how or why they developed that way to think, that way to work, to do the things. Um, I think um, it's linked with the region, but I don't know why. We here in Brazil we have so many cultures inside our big culture. I don't know how to say that. We have different ways to think because we are in a big country. But in my city, we have a standard and uh, a certain type of expectations that is not the same of Rio de Janeiro or São Paulo, for example. Elton, what do you think?
Well, I believe that you do more than what is asked for. It depends. I believe that sometimes it can bring you more responsibilities, more work, and uh, or even you can, I don't know, have more privilege, more be well seen in the market, in the company. I don't know, maybe uh, when maybe I don't know when's happen. Oh my God, I'm forgotten the words. Yes, it can bring you responsibilities, or otherwise it can bring you privilege because if you have a new role in the company, you can be remembered and you can get the position. I don't know, it depends. And you, Victoria, what do you think?
Oh, my job it's like I'm not doing more than my lesson, like if I do more than I have to do, it's my job. If I do less than I have to do, oh my God, the world is end. And like the society think they can judge. I don't know why. But my job is hard, like you have to be the perfect one. You have to be the, oh my God, the better one. It's not that real. I'm human, guys. So I don't know. Like I believe I'm the best person if I do all the time more than I have to do. So yeah, I believe it's it. Uh, like yeah. Uh, I believe it. Like, if I do less, I'm the worst thing ever. If I do more, I'm doing what I have to do. I'm not doing more. It's just what I have to do. So, Elton, can you read the next one?
Yeah. Question number 5. In what ways can going above and beyond impact your personal relationships? Well, I believe that this is what I already said about the networking. You can you can have a privilege and maybe a preference when a coworker or ex-coworker have some kinds of opportunities. I really believe in networking in our area. Uh, I believe that we need to building a good personal brand, and you when you write a good oh man, I forgot the words now. I am very oh my God. Anyway, when you do a good job, you will have the preference when it happens. So yeah, I really believe that you need to do a good job. How and you, Thierry?
About the impact of going above and beyond, I think certainly not knowing when to stop, it makes a negative impact on our relationships. You end up prioritizing prioritizing work over people, and this is no good. This is a thing that I don't know the word, disgust the relationship. Victoria, what do you think? I know
Oh
the
my God.
mom is probably the hard, the most hard work.
In many ways, like it affects, but I can't do anything. Like, it's my job. I was hired for it, so I have to do it. And I don't know, guys. Unfortunately, my job is not from networking. So I couldn't just tell someone to have this job, but it's another way. I don't know, like it's hard, because you can't just choose it. You can just okay, may go more and more would affect my side, like my relationship because I think it's my son, it's my other relationship, and it's obvious I can't choose the other side. Like so I don't have a choice. It's just it. So I'm going to read the next one because I believe it's so obvious this question. Um, how do you set your personal standards that encourage going the extra mile without feeling overwhelmed? Um, it doesn't like it doesn't have a way, if I do just an extra mile. I will be feeling overwhelmed, and is it, you know, like I don't like it, and sometimes I'm just asking for help, like someone like the grandpa, the granddad, the grandfather, the grandmother, and like I ask for people, but it's my job, it's not their job. So sometimes I just can accept it and okay, come on, let's do it. It's on the future it will be better. Like nowadays, I can do a lot of things and just okay, son, you can do it by yourself. You can do it. I teach you. I know that you can. So it helped me a lot. But sometimes he can't do it, so I have to do it. And you know, it's not. I'm not doing it smiling, but I will do it because I know in the future I will smile. So it's okay. It's okay. So what about you, Cherry?
I still cannot establish healthy standards as I am very anxious. I always end up harming myself because of it. So I still can't establish it. Elton, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. It's a hard question, but in my life, I have some reference. Is my mother and grandmother, and I like to think. Uh, I like to think in the sacrifices that they made uh, to raise me alone because my mother and my grandmother actually made my father role, so I didn't have a present father. And when I'm feeling tired or feeling overwhelmed, I like to think that nowadays we have a easy life uh, than before, because before the things was so hard. Uh, I I I I like to think that nowadays I have I don't know, good privilege. My daughter have more privilege than me in my childhood. I can give her what I can't have in my childhood. And yeah, I for me these women are super girls for me, and I like to think in the sacrifices and what they suffers to raise me, and yeah, that's it. Who is the next?
You like you can read the next in answer the next
Okay,
one.
go ahead. Question number 7. What role does recognition play in your willingness to exceed expectations? Well, recognition, I forgot this word. Do you know, guys?
É reconhecimento.
Mm, well, I don't know. Exceed expectations. Could you answer, Victoria, while I'm thinking?
Okay. I don't know if I can answer this question right, but I believe the recognizing in my area, like being mom, it doesn't exist. So if I'm waiting for it to, like um expectation, maybe my son won't be here. So I don't know, guys. Um, I know it's not my job being recognized for doing a good job to do it right, but I don't know. It's like it's obligation. It's not recognizing. It's like it's my obligation for the people. So people can see it like, I recognize it, and no, no, no. It's just okay. You have to do it because you're a mom, and So I don't know, guys. I don't know how to translate because there is an um recognition. Oh my god, this word is so hard. There isn't this word, There isn't it. So what about Cherry?
For me, recognition is essential to encourage continuous improvement. If you don't receive recognition at work, the tendency is to become demotivated and sometimes produce less. You start to be, I think it makes you sad, because if you do your best, if you did a job that uh, that is far away from what it expected, you want a recognition. You are working for you want to make it more, and you need some kind of I don't know how to say that. A gente precisa saber que tem alguém olhando.
Like
And
a fire.
yes. I think it's essential. Elton, you
Yeah, well, yeah, I agree with you. Recognition is essential in the work environment. I believe that it helps you to elevate your skills, your responsibilities, your maturity. And yeah, I believe that you feel more important in the company, for the company, and help you to make your part, to improve your job, to do your best. And yeah, I believe that it's essential. Who is the next?
Cherry, can you read the answer?
Again?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 8. How can leaders and managers foster an environment where going above and beyond is encouraged but not exploited? Well, I believe that this question is related with the question number 7. So if the leaders and managers recognize your work, your behavior, I don't know, give you the right importance in the company, give you feedback, constructive feedbacks. I believe this is essential, and it can encourage me to do or even continue doing my best in my job. And I don't know, but I believe that the environment is essential as well. I like to work in an environment that help me to grow, that help me to exchange experience with my coworkers, with my leaders, because I don't like to work in a company that I don't have the opportunities to grow, or even I'm not learning anymore. When I feel that, I like to search a new opportunities, a new company, sorry. Yeah, and you, Che?
Totally agree. This environment can be created if there's fair recognition for going the extra mile, but without the daily pressure or unrealistic goals, né? Eu presenciei várias vezes the leaders thinking that how forget the word. So, não é o quanto você pressiona que vai fazer o seu time produzir mais. And this kind of situation is what makes it exploited. It's what makes a bad environment at the work. Victoria, what do you think?
Guys, I will just agree with you because I'm not in that position. I don't have a leader's manager or something like that, so I can't just say something like I'm their own leader, I'm their own manager. So I just can't, there isn't something like more to me. So it's not for me the question. So Thierry, can you go for the next one?
Yes. The question number 9. In what situations might doing more than what's required be seen as negative or unnecessary? It's not good to go beyond in one area when there are other priorities to be addressed. Otherwise, you would be wasting time and resources improving something that's already done, while other important tasks need the attention. I think that's it. And for you, Elton?
Yeah, I agree. In our area, we have that question about the over-engineer. So sometimes you just need to construct or building a small application, but there are people that like to over-engineer the situation and build a bigger application that have unnecessary features or even things to help in the scalability, I forgot the word, but sometimes this is things that is unnecessary because you just need to build an MVP and you overthink and waste the time, waste the company time as well because you can't deliver the project because you are overthinking or I don't know. And you, Victoria?
Okay, so my situation, like doing more than what's required, is a positive thing. There isn't a limit. You have to do more and more and more and more, and it's not enough. And I don't know. Like, I believe for me, it's not okay and negative and unnecessary, even if it's a full job time, like, and even if it's a future for someone. But I don't know. I have mental health, guys. So sometimes it's not healthy being that way. But I don't know. Like, mm, for me, I believe in this way. Like, I have mental health. But for the people in general, like society and things like that, I believe it's the necessary. There isn't something negative or unnecessary when you're talking about the life of other people or other person. So is it? And the last one, I will read the last one. So, how can one maintain a health work-life balance while also striving to like feed the expectation? I don't know. I don't have this balance. I believe there's a question that we talk about something kind of it. And I don't know, guys, because I don't have a balance. I don't have this, like for healthy work. life and not, so I don't have this. I have to do it and I will do it because I have to do, you know. So I just can balance. I have a control. I just do it, and when I see okay, I can do it anymore. I have to do less because I can't or I will just break. So is it there isn't a magical or a recipe or something like that? It's just okay. I will do even if like my life work will broke everything like my brain. So is it? What about you, Elton?
Well, I really believe that the exercise, sports, or do some physical activities is the key for the success because it help you to have a balance in your life and beyond the body, I believe that it helped me to improve my mind, my point of view. I can get better outputs in my work, in my personal life. So I believe that nowadays I have a new mindset, uh, and I really believe that it helped me to keep a balance in my life, and it also strive me to exceed the expectations because sometimes you think that you need to sit down in front of the computer or get a book and waste 10, 11, or all day study, but sometimes you are there, but you are not having a good input because your minds are tired. So we need to have breaks. You need to walk. We need to drink water, and sometimes we need to change the context in our minds. It's not we are not a robot. We need to think about that to avoid some kind of overwhelmed, some kind of burnout. So we really need to have a balance in our life. And you, Cherry.
Yes, I believe the key is discipline, understanding that going above and beyond is good, but not for extended periods. It's essential to recognize that other important aspects of life also require our attention. Uh, that's it.
Yeah, I, I I also believe that constance is the key because every day we can learn a new thing. You can spend 1 hour study a new thing, and at the end it will be good. Sometimes when I start to learn a new thing, I feel that, oh man, I'm not learning that. So I just need to keep the constance, and maybe 2 or 3 months ahead, I can realize that I really know about that. So we need to trust the process, enjoy the process as well, because I know it's hard. Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking like how can I put this action being a mom? Like, like Elton said before, like, oh my god, you have to have exercises and do that and do that, and like, oh my god, how can I do it? How can I manage? So I don't know. I was searching for a book that is everything that Elton said, but in a mom way to know how to deal with it.
Yeah, it's not easy. I I was changing a little bit a day as well, because sometimes you think that you need to do a radically, I don't know the words, but uma mudança radical in your life. But I believe that it's like you start go to the gym and you cut everything, every junk food that you eat, it's not working. I believe that you will you will give up and got the old habits again. So a little bit per day, you will change your way to think, your habits, your routine. So yeah, I started to do these things, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I never went a good student at school. I stopped it some years uh, in the high schools. I studied, I don't know, the first year at the high school, primeiro ano, primeiro colegial. So after my daughter born, I back to study to school, and I enjoyed that moment, and I go to the university and did my graduation. Yeah, it's not easy, I know.
So your daughter makes life better.
Yeah, of course. I hadn't a good expectation of life before her.
I know. Like it's hard, but sometimes we think, okay, if I don't do it, how can my kid will be in the future? So the kid needs me. I totally know.
Yeah,
Sometimes I say that I'm a duck because a duck can do everything, but do everything like in a bad and worse way, you know? They can do everything like they can swim, but it's not okay. They can run, but it's not,
yeah, yeah.
disaster brain.
Now, by the way, nowadays I like to press a lot of the kinds of sports because I think, oh man, why I will be bad just in one sport if I can be bad in a lot of sports. But
In that
yeah,
way. Like, I will do it in my next time that I do something that I don't know. I will think in that way. Okay, if I can do worse in one thing, I can be in all of them. And I will do my best to be the worst one.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit sick, so. Oh my god. So, anyone has something more to say to plus chat here?
Oh, I don't have kids, but I have 5 nephews, and they are always in my house. So uh, it's fair. It's far away from be the same thing of being a father, but it's good to me this way. And I think more nephews are coming. So I see how the our family as fathers and mothers uh, have had some difficult days and situations of choices that always is dedicated. The no, I forgot the word, the preocupação with security of the kids and the school and uh, how to teach some kind of I forget the word again, how to teach ética e moral, how to how to do everything because it's a little life that depends of you, and I I can feel you guys. I think it's not a simple job. It's the most important job.
I believe when you become a mom and a dad, you become a duck. You do everything. but it's not in the better way. It's your best, but it's not perfect. So you become a duck. Moms and dads are ducks. Do everything like, Mom, Dad, can you do that? Yes, I can, but it's not perfect and it won't be. And I believe one thing, like, I don't know how to cook, but my son just protects me when someone say that I don't know how to cook. No. Okay, my mom how to cook? Yes, yes. So she can do miojo oh my gosh, so miojo. No, don't say that. And she was like, okay, she can do it right. And I was okay. Maybe in the future, my son will just raise like being a teenage and say, okay, I'm just having I don't know, like missing my mom's food, and I was okay, guy. What are you talking about? I did miojo too when you was a kid. You're missing my food, So it's mom and dad. That we can do what I can do, not perfectly, but I can do.
Yeah, it's hard. My daughter is 12 years old nowadays, and she's become a teenager. Uh, so for me, it's a hard moment. I need to give the right instructions to her. So I need to think a lot. Uh, I need to, I need to give you the and to give you good examples because I believe that sometimes it's not what I'm talking, but what I'm doing. So I need to show good things to her, and it helped me to change another habits like drink, go out. Nowadays I'm more quiet.
Don't let
So
her know about your past.
yeah, sure. This is the worst thing that I want that she knows. I need to hide the my past and avoid. But one moment I know that she will know, but now, not now. But yeah, guys, that's the life.
The hard life.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, people from YouTube, I believe it's the time to just finish our conversation. So, thank you for being here with